All right, guys, so I have the Aquarium Co-op box that I ordered. I ordered plants primarily, and yeah, let's get to it. When you open the box, you get a thank you card from Corey and his team, and then the order list and what you got. I had ordered black airline tubing. This isn't really exciting, just because I wanted it to match the backgrounds in my tanks and it'd be easier to hide. And then I also got Fritz aquarium salt because I used to add salt to my tanks, but I also saw on Aquarium Co-op's channel how much benefit you can get from adding salt to your aquarium, so I just want to continue to add that, and especially with the plants and discus and whatnot. Sorry about my dog barking. So this is Fritz aquarium salt. It was pretty affordable, so I just decided to order some. For the African cichlids I plan to keep, salt is really good for them and will help keep pH and whatnot. Even though I'm in Florida, I have pretty hard pH. Then I ordered some glue. Honestly, this was just to get my free shipping, but I also can use it to attach some of the plants that I ordered to the driftwood that I got. Also got a sticker. I know that Aquarium Co-op, oh, this is a cool sticker. It looks like a fat little neon tetra. Or no, this is a cardinal tetra, or neon? I would say cardinal because the red goes all the way to from. The plants, this is what we're really excited for. Let me just take out all the plants and then I can show you guys. The Java moss, it comes in like this. This was a really good price. It was like at 10 bucks when I got it, which is really good for Java moss if you don't know. And especially because it's already submerged growth, which is also why I wanted to order from Aquarium Co-op, is that all their plants are already like submerged and converted over. If you don't know, aquarium plants often have to convert to being in aquarium water, and because they're often grown outside of water. So yeah, this is a pretty good mat. I'm gonna probably hang this in the 65 gallon in the back to cover up some piping, and it's on a little mesh thing, which makes it nice and easy. Bucephalandra green wavy. This is a plant I've never seen in my local pet stores, so I definitely wanted to grab this. Kind of a rare plant. It always looks really nice, and that's partly also why I want to get it. I've always seen pictures of it, and it can flower, which is really cool, like a Nubius can. So this is it. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess it's a small plant, small leaf plant, it looks like. I've never kept it before, but I'm pretty excited, especially if I can get it to flower. But yeah, and this should be already converted, which makes this so much easier. Oh, my voice. Pogostemon stellatus octopus, which is this crazy plant. And in water, it looks much different, which I'll show you guys like underwater shots when we go to rescape the 65 gallon. But I also never see this plant in my stores, which is also I wanted to order. I typically like to support my local stores, but if they can ever get it, then I definitely want to get some new plants and then potentially offer this in my area. It's called Monte Carlo. It looks like this, and like they look all squished up because they were in shipping, so I don't blame that. And like when you put them in the water, they'll definitely look much better. All right, guys, so here are the Aquarium Co-op plants that I got the other day. It's been a couple days since putting them into the tank. I just wanted them to get adjusted, and you can see the leaves grow out a bit. So here is the Monte Carlo. It's doing pretty well, it looks like. Definitely starting to reach for the light, which is what I wanted. Some pieces like fell out. There's some algae that I'm trying to reduce. Here's the Java moss mat. It came out really nice, actually. I'm gonna put this on the woodscape probably. Then I got this Pogostemon octopus stellatus, I think I said that right, which came in really cool. Already submerged growth, and it's gonna go in the background of the tank. And then that is actually not from Aquarium Co-op, that's compacta. But then this plant right here is the Bucephalandra green wavy, which is supposed to hopefully flower soon, but that also came in pretty nice. So just wanted to update you guys now. Let's cut to the aquascaping of the tank. As you can see, the tank needs some major work. There's some stuff I gotta scrape off the back. Gotta scrape off this mold because this wood is not sinking yet. And then probably gonna scrape some algae if I see any. The tank's has not had a lot of algae lately, which has been good. And yeah, I did trim some of these plants the other day. That's why they kind of look a little weird, but I'm gonna aquascape it, gonna trim some plants probably, It's gonna look rough for a week or two, but then hopefully when the plants start growing in, it'll look great. Alright guys, so you can see here, these are like all the plants I was able to get out of the pots, which is quite a bit. I highly recommend getting pots. Like this is all the pogo stem and the octopus one. That's the green Wendeti. This is the bucephalandra, which is 2 sprouts. And then the compacta, it looked like some parts had rotten, so only got 1 bud. The Val, that came in a bunch, but already started making runners, and I was pulling off the emerged growth leaves. And then that one is the dwarf sag. There's already 2 within that pot. And then this Anubias that I got, it had 3 huge rhizomes, which is what you need to grow the Anubias. So I highly recommend using pots. And now I'm gonna start going into there because I gotta get the Monte Carlo because it's quite tiny and I didn't want to mess with it too much. All right. In a few days, the water change system just got on. There was a bacterial bloom in the water, which is just making the water a little bit cloudy, and a lot of algae is growing because I have the lights on for a long period of time. But hopefully in a few days, it should go away. Plus, I'm gonna get a new algae eater squad for this, and if you want to stay tuned for the best algae eaters, make sure you keep watching and subscribe. But I'm gonna go over the Aquascape. This piece of wood on the side, or in the tank, is not sinking yet, and it's been a month or so. And like that rock right there is just holding it so it stays in place. Once that sinks, I can really arrange it however I want. But I decided to go with like a clear space in the front where I have the Monte Carlo. Yeah, I think that's Monte Carlo in the front with the bucephalandra, and then the compacta with the rocks. And then I also got green Wendeti that I split off from the plants and had a lot of little bunches. I found this pink Wendeti. I don't even know if that's a thing, but it was in a store, so I asked them to get it for me, and I was like, I gotta get it. It looks like pink Wendeti, red Wendeti, and bronze Wendeti tend to be darker red and bronzy color, almost like the lilies. And then I got the Pogostemon the octopus plant in the back, the Ludwiga red one right there, and then I have the dwarf sag behind that rock, and then I have Cryptocorn. I don't think it's Lutea. It's another like longer Cryptocorn. And then I got Rotala back there, I'm pretty sure, or Ludwiga. And then I have the Amazon sword here. I have the Philo green plant because that's over there. This plant is the not compacta. What's it called? Kabamba. That's Kabamba in the back. This is the Phylla. These are dwarf aquarium lilies. I don't know if that leaf is dying or it has a deficiency because it's extremely pink and it looks like it changed color from the reds. Not quite sure yet. I got the... Oh, my mind is blanking. But I have dwarf aquarium lilies here, which I'm gonna plant around there. So I want the Monte Carlo to kind of carpet the front. Then you have the second level of the Cryptocorns, the Wendetis. Then you have the taller level in the back, and then all of the greens for the most part with the pinks coming out. And then up here I have the Anubias with the Java Fern that I'm going to move to a different tank eventually. But then this little Java Fern this moss right here is actually weeping moss. So it like will fall down, and eventually I want to plant the rocks on it. This is the tank, guys. If you guys want to see, like, it looks really bare right now because I need to start dosing some fertilizers in slowly. There's a lot of algae. I'm leaving the lights on a long time. and the plants got resettled, so they're trying to root. Because last time I put the plants in, it didn't seem like they were growing, but they were growing like crazy long roots, and that's probably what they're doing now before they start actually like growing a lot of leaves. And then yeah, so I think long term this tank's gonna look really cool. Right now it's just kind of bunch of little plants that have to fill in. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm gonna be getting neon tetras for this tank and an algae eater squad. So stay tuned for those videos. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.